Welcome to Spirit Art Live. We're getting ready to join wow, my brain just went out the window. Seder. Words are hard. To join Seder and chat and get started on some Rise of the Tomb Raider. Hey Quizstick, welcome in, by the way. I'm very tired. Oh yeah, I have to go with I forgot I have to change it over to the stream. Wow, screen capture. Can I speak today? Like that'd be cool. Right? Like speaking is necessary. I just spent hours putting up my darn thing and he had already done most of it. And one of the things was measured wrong, even though I measured what he told me to measure and it still didn't work out right. So I don't even know, man. I'm so tired. Cancel. Let me close up game capture, open display capture. Let's transition so we can see what we're doing and minimize that. And then let's get to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Ooh. Oh my goodness, hush, Joseph. If you hear my kid, I'm sorry. He's noisy. He's very, very noisy. I need to make sure my sound... Oh, it is working because I heard the open door a minute ago. Why am I so blind? There it is. I'm tired. Try to prevent the fall of the Tomb Raider. I am very confused. Ugh. You guys not doing 7 Days to Die tonight? I'm cold. I need like a blanket or something. Oh yeah, let me jump in Discord too. Gotta go jump in Discord. Into Discord chat with Satyr. Hello. Can't hear you if you were saying anything, Satyr. Let me check.
Nope, I had my microphone muted.
Okay.
I am pirating, but I will be done with this just a second. I've been resource farming.
No worries, I figured we'd check out Croft Manor first anyway. Oh no.
Cool.
I don't know if I'll
How's it going?
Wow, if I could stop yawning, that'd be amazing. I don't know if I will play through the whole thing, but I'm gonna check it out. I don't know how long it is, so.
Yeah, if it's with the puzzle thing, I have no idea. I've played it for a little while and it wasn't doing it for me, so I hadn't done much with it. The the zombie section of the Croft Manor I've found both challenging and infuriating. So I'm not sure if I mean, obviously check it. Hi, Hex.
I'm not going to be able to share my screen right now anyways, because it crashed almost immediately as soon as I put it on. I don't know why it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird.
How's everything going over there?
Except for the fact that I can't stop yawning right now. Oh my gosh. It's going all right. I got my show up today, so I kind of feel like a huge weight off my shoulders. Now I got to start concentrating on finals and the makeup test so I can make up some of my lost points from the test I totally bombed on. I haven't even looked at my score, but I know I bombed it. Like, it's going to be the lowest test, but there's an extra credit that will kind of replace your lowest test score. So, my goodness, I can't stop yawning though. I need to do some jumping jacks or something, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. So I'll probably check out Croft Manor while you're doing that, and then probably switch over back to the normal game in just a minute.
All right. Yeah, and just like I said, just finishing up. I done a bunch of resource gathering, and now I'm just consolidating it all on my in my base.
Final notice to Lara
Where's the
Croft,
Tomb Raider? I'm
current
about to
tenant
play.
of premises.
Oh.
This is to serve as your
We're playing
final
Dead by Daylight.
notice
Oh,
for the
okay.
purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to
that's
immediately
interesting.
vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay,
am playing a
executor
game.
of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death
Excuse
was
me, I'm
never
gonna mute and put
technically
my daughter to
declared.
bed. Be right back.
And given
Okay.
the circumstances
Okay.
surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe.
I have no idea what I'm doing now, so not to OBS my desktop audio and only capture the game audio. I can't listen to anything unmuted without it bleeding onto my stream. Send help. Actually, I'm gonna sit down tomorrow and help Seder if he has time tomorrow. Set up his stream stuff with his OBS and his. If you would like me to help with if you would like to join us, I can show you what I've done. Twisted. I could just help you both at the same time.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Sorry, I haven't been able to do it yet. I've been trying to get that show up, but
Okay.
now I have time. So
No, it's all good. It's all good. I've been busy too, so I absolutely get that.
Amelia Rose, I know you are back out of the bed again. I'm not getting you anything till you are in your bed like you were supposed to be. Goodness. All right, let me.
Okay.
I mean, it might be your setup, Mystic. It might be like the headphones you're using. The headphones I use are like full headphones that completely cover my ears. I used to use earbuds, but the thing is the earbuds would like. I could not turn the microphone and the earbuds, so I ended up having two microphones. When I tried to mute my regular microphone, my earbuds would not mute my microphone. So it may be that you just need to get a better pair of earbuds. Because, like, I can hear him in my ear all day long, and anyone else on the game with me, and it doesn't bleed into my microphone. So I think it might just be whatever you're using to listen to it with. But 1 second, I'll be right back. I don't know if you heard that or if he disappeared before I said that. I don't know. But there are some like cheap but good headphones that you can get that have the over-the-ear thing. That would be ideal if you can do that. Alright, what am I doing here? Am I trying to open the safe? I think I'm trying to open the safe. It was hard to pay attention because my daughter was being...
Needs a
Wow.
combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library. My birthday
Here.
crown. I was so proud of
Close
that
yourself in
thing.
there.
That's my handwriting.
There we go.
My
Okay, just
penmanship
logging
was
out of-
pretty good.
just logging out of Windrose now. Man, aside from the running out of endurance too quickly and then getting ganked because you can't move, that I'm loving this game.
I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly.
I don't know
But
whether
it
they
shouldn't
have
been, it seems.
patched
I've
that
been
issue
so buried in my work, so
the recent
distracted
update,
by my
or whether
latest
it's just
revelations,
that
I never bothered to notice
Is
my
there a way to build up your
surroundings.
endurance skill
But
in
there
that
he
game?
was,
Yes.
sitting
Yep.
at my table.
Have you played it yet?
No, I haven't played it yet. I was waiting till I got done with this, so
Okay.
it will be my first
Okay.
time this Saturday.
Okay, cool. So so you'll benefit from Dami and I having already put dozens of hours each into it.
Yes. Doc, welcome in. How you doing, friend?
Hola, Doc.
Let me give you I need to give Quistic and Doc a shout out. I'm so not used to not doing them from painting streams that because I can't. Like, I've completely forgotten to do them. Let me get Quistic first, and then I'll get Doc. Quistic, where? There it is. Chat. I can't believe you're gonna burn yourself out on DVD again. This is 3 nights in a row, Doc. You better be careful. You know how you get, and you're not gonna want to play it for an entire 2 months until the next time it comes around.
Well, in the library.
Twitch.
Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things.
There we go. There we go.
I shared some of my research against my better judgment,
There
but
we go.
I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
Oh, Quistic, there's another thing too. In your OBS, that like, when you're in OBS with people and you're using like chat in OBS, have you set up the sound things that like when your like the sound blocker things, like when your volume comes in too high or you scream or whatever, you can do it in OBS and you can do it in Discord too, where you make sure that those really high pitched sounds or those extra sounds don't come through. Because that would help you a lot in both Discord and in the game. But I really think we should get you a good pair of headphones first. You can't be using earbuds.
I just realized I need to download OBS before Saturday.
You do. It's very quick download though. So I probably need to update my OBS because it's not in the most current form either. But I'll update it and then we'll go through and I'll show you how to do everything. And there are like
Thank you.
things you can download if you want like specific things that it doesn't have right away. You can actually download these like mod sort of things that will mod it, but it's put out by like OBS, so they're like certified mod sort of things.
So do you get that from an OBS website? Do you get that from Steam? Where do you get that?
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight.
Okay, I finished that. I don't remember. I
parents
have to
made a
look.
good
It's been a
team,
while,
challenging each other
but I
from
have
the
done it. So I don't remember, but I do know that we need to both set up both
I
your
would have
microphones,
liked me
not
to
to
go
take
to
in
Oxford, but I insisted on UCL.
outside sounds, and sounds that are like extremely high pitched or like me. I was trying to cut out my kids in the background.
Yep, looks real.
So-
Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
I got it.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of little things you need to do, like setting up your if you're going to be just streaming on one platform, then we'll just set it up for Twitch. But if you're going to be streaming on 2 platforms, we need to set it up so it will run on both platforms because YouTube wants a different bit rate than Twitch wants. So it's a whole thing. You can get it started, but like it will soon start crashing out if you don't like get all of them or whatever. Like all of the things done that you need to have done, and I didn't realize that at first, and so I actually had
haven't.
other streamer people come in and be like, "Have you done this yet?" And I'm like, "No. Why has it been working all this time and now it won't work? I don't understand." So they
Huh.
explained to me I should have done it from the beginning. I just didn't know.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria.
That's right. We have it. We have it through Steam, and
was
we have a
closer than
household
he
Steam
knew to
account.
finding the
I was
prophet's
like,
tomb.
how did I download this without knowing it? How have I used it for over 20 hours without knowing it? Oh, that's right. Ian uses it.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Yeah, we have a shared Steam thing too. So like we have kids on it. We have, all of that. There's certain games they borrow from us, and certain games we buy them because they are annoyingly want to play them whenever we want to play them, and it kicks us off the game, or we just can't play them right then. So,
Yeah,
kids.
Tommy and I both got Windrose, so we could play it with each other, and Ian might buy it for himself, so that all three of us can play it.
Yeah, I got it so I could play it with Bill because I like playing a good survival game, but like. He's been out of
finally
for a
introduced
while,
Richard
so.
to the family.
Oh, okay.
It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from
Oh,
mother,
and our friend
indifference and
Anastasia
disinterest from father,
is interested in
and
joining
thinly
us.
veiled contempt
If that's
from Atlas.
if you're open to
Of
that.
course they don't
Yeah, I'm
approve.
good with that.
To them,
The more
Lord
the
Croft is
merrier.
the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her
Thank you.
long-standing
I don't know whether she's
engagement.
played it yet or not. I know she
Though
has.
I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man.
Isn't that the woman
It
who
will
like
break my mother's heart, but I
is working with
cannot live the
Trinity
life
now?
she imagined for me.
Amelia?
No, this is
My
no, this
time
this
with
is
Richard has only
this is
made
Laura's
this
mother.
clearer.
Oh, okay.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
Shoot, it's hard for me to go against my family's wishes, and I've had to do it a bunch of times, but still, like, it's hard. Did I get everything? I don't think I did, because I haven't got it. She said in the papers, but I haven't found anything.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
Legacy of Fun, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders.
A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
So Anna's the one, right, with Trinity.
Yeah, Anna's the one with Anna's the one with Trinity. She got involved with Richard after Laura, years after Laura's mother died.
Oh,
One of Dad's Yoruba
welcome in,
masks.
friend.
A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Let me give Dr. Funster his shout out, and then I will get you, Legacy, and you, Doc, or you, Hawk. I can't even speak. What were you playing tonight, Legacy? Also, let me give you a follow there, Legacy. At Dr. Funster. There we go. Shout out for Doc. And then shout out for Legacy next, and then Hawk. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Okay. We are not finding what we need. Where would you put your code for the thing? Because we haven't found it yet. Yeah.
Need a combination for this lock. The door to the library. Locked. There's got to be another way through.
Give me the thingy, please.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Okay, so there's the office. So we go there, that door on the right, go around. stairs, then that way. Okay, so this shows us how to get there. All right, let's do this.
Too dark. Going to need a flashlight.
Really? I can't even go that way. 'Cause I
Dad's
need a
artifacts
flashlight.
from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these.
Oh, I'm gonna start
Dad
Windrose this
became
Saturday.
interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
I've been holding off. I have had it since it came out, like right after it came out, but I've been holding off because I was in the middle of doing my thesis to graduate from college, and I just finished it, so now we are going to start it on Saturday. And I'm going to DVD on Friday, and I have so many other games I want to play. I finally bought Dispatch, so I'm going to play that. Aaron, pick it up, thank you.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Oh, Atlas
This
sounds like a
guy's such a
terrible
douche.
person. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I started way back in 2009. Took about a 10 or 11 year break. Right, with only 5 classes left to graduate. Took a 10 or 11 year break, starting in 2014. And then I'm finally gonna graduate.
Hi,
I went
Dad.
back, finished my last 5 classes in my thesis, and I am about to graduate. So I'm excited, except for now I don't know what to do with it, because my plan was to go back and get a master's, and I can't get my master's. It's not worth it to go that further into debt to get my master's when I may not even be able to get a job as an art professor anymore anyway, because most schools are cutting out art, including the one I'm about to graduate from. They've cut a lot of it out. I'm lucky that my degree's still there. It almost wasn't. So I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss right now. I gotta figure out what to do after I graduate. I gotta figure out if there's something else I want to do. I thought about going into art therapy maybe. I've thought about going just to be a secondary education teacher. I've thought about a few different things. I've thought about just right now, like as soon as I graduate, not right away, but planning and setting up like an art lesson sort of business where like I have people come in, and kids that I train like kind of like piano lessons, but art lessons, and teenagers that I train, and then like also just giving, because I'm a fine artist, so like all of that. I don't know. Interior design is fun. I would love to do interior design too, but they don't. My school doesn't offer that, unfortunately.
Thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love
Oh shoot.
me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
If anyone would like to see my current show, it is I put a video up in my general chat and did my Discord, which I just put the link up for.
Oh, cool.
And I got pictures of it both in the art area of my Discord and the general chat, so you can see all of them there. I ended up with 8 pieces. I finished the Goblin Mask last night. Ended up with 8 pieces, and I'm pretty proud of it. My favorite one obviously is the Venetian one. I spent the most time on that one. I should have spent more time on others, but I started that one 12 years ago, so I'm so happy to have finished it because it was always one of my favorites. Yeah, I couldn't use any of the ones I finished like 10 years ago or 11 years ago because he said it had to be current work, so I had to restart all over, and I already had like about 7 or 8 pieces done, and like 3 or 4 more others started. He let me finish the Venetian one, and that meant the world, so I'm happy about that. But yeah. So let's get /shout out at Oh no, stop that. Please stop. Okay. It tried to do some weird shield thingy and I wasn't trying to do that. Legacy fun. Oh, I already am following you. On over the years, now about to turn 52 and will enjoy living vicariously through my daughter's college expense. Yeah, my husband is in tech. Like that's what he got his degree in. He got his degree in IT and then he got his next degree in or his master's in what do you call it?
Well, hello there.
Cybersecurity,
Sir
and he's now a
Lancelot.
cybersecurity
Don't worry,
engineer.
You won't be boring your sword this time. The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
First, we have to find a friggin' flashlight, lady. Being that this
The
is your house, you
Phoenix
think we'd find it.
figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Please have a flashlight in here? Really? Another thing I have to find something. A master key to open that. So far, I've opened
This
nothing.
belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Oh, go, if you're sleeping, go get some rest. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community, and I truly thank you. If you need to go get some rest, for sure, go get some rest. But yeah, I'm not made for the corporate world. I would drown. I can't do it. As much as I wish that I could, I cannot. So I have to find my own way, and that's how I'm streaming right now.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. Locked. Need a key to open this.
Okay, so far we need a flashlight, we need keys, master key, and a flashlight before we can do anything else. This looks a little tedious right now, for right now.
This is why I haven't played it. I didn't even get this far. The Lara's Nightmare is similar to this, except that it's you're being chased by zombies, which is much less tedious.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
It has like symbols on the inside. Interesting.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of...
I feel that so much, Legacy. I can't do jobs or things that like I get super bored with because I don't know. It doesn't work for me for very long. I can do it for a little while. I can even do it for up to a year, but at some point I'm going to crash and burn and I'm just going to quit. And that's what I've done with most of my jobs. So I got to do things I like or I crashed and burned.
psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes.
Now, Anna, the
encourage
one
you
that
to
he
embrace
mentioned,
the
that's
help
the
I'm
one from
offering.
Trinity.
Sincerely, your uncle.
Yeah, I'm very creative, and I need to be doing something creative as a career. Like, streaming works for me, but I don't make enough.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress
Keep
Lara?
going with it.
Got to remember
we got
to
a
pack
light.
this for my next trip.
We got a light.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the Manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Why did she sound so weird in that message? Anything I haven't picked up yet?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
So is Richard her dad?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Were they not... Are they divorced? Or were they divorced before she died?
No, she died. She was. I forget if I keep thinking she was. I keep thinking she was killed she died by disease, but I think maybe she was killed in an accident instead.
This one says when Richard and I were married. I think I'm misunderstanding that. I think it means like when they got married.
When they got married, yeah.
Yeah, okay. See, I have so many creative things I want to do. I want to write books. I want to write fiction novels. I want to also write and illustrate my own children's books. I want to do so many freaking things.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
If I could get my my YouTube up the 88 people I need to monetize. By the way, speaking of that, if you're not following my YouTube, here is a link to it. Please, please, please. Go give my YouTube a follow or subscribe because it's free and I'm really trying hard to get monetized there. If I can get my YouTube, back to that now. If I get my YouTube monetized, I was thinking I could maybe start a second channel that was like Spirit Art Life Journeys channel and have this one be my gaming channel. Gaming and art channel, and then like I could actually just like record my journeys as I go through with writing books and all of the dreams that I want to do still. So I don't know. It's a thought. It's a rough thought. And I also thought about doing a reaction channel, but well, maybe I could just make that part of the journeys channel and just have a reaction podcast on there or something. I don't know. We have so many ideas. We need to go out the door now. Which door was that? I don't remember. I think it's this one over here. There we go. Use the servant passages to reach the library.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry.
Good night, Hawk. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Thank you so much for hopping in, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well, friend. We get you your shout out. If you're not following Hawk, you should be. All right.
But for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Alice sounds like a terrible person who, like, hates Laura because he hates her dad.
Pretty much.
What an awful person.
Yep.
Awful uncle. Thank goodness I don't have an uncle like that. Okay, can you
Falling
just
apart.
go,
Maybe I should just
please?
let my uncle have this place.
You're not gonna let
I've
your
gotta
uncle have it. Stop whining.
They say a good test of a relationship.
I've got to say, because like I said, I haven't been this far in. The Lara's Nightmare makes a lot more sense with all the backstory that's coming out of this.
I haven't played Laura's Nightmare yet, but I figured we'd start with this one. There's also a new
How
Laura's
well you
Croft, or a new Croft Manor one too. So there's this one and one more Croft Manor one that's the new one, and then there's the Laura's Nightmare one.
There's a new one? I didn't know about the new one.
travel
Did they
together.
release
Well,
that recently?
I'd say
I don't know. I just noticed it in the menu when I was logging in. There were 3 choices, and there was like the new Croft Manor thing, then this Croft Manor thing, and then Laura's Nightmare Croft Manor thing.
Huh. I didn't even know the other one existed.
Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums.
Wow, the delay is impressive.
Oh, it stopped because I clicked
In
off.
fact,
That's right.
the two have spent more than a
Sorry
few
for the
nights
ads.
drinking
Oh,
and
thank you
playing
for the
cards
YouTube
into the
sub. I
wee
appreciate
hours.
your legacy.
Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
It sounds like a very happy, excited about life
I'm
person.
not surprised he asked her to
Yeah.
marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Okay, where do we need to go? So I did the thing. I went down the stairs, these ones, and I can't remember where I need to go. Let's look at my documents real quick. What did she call it? Suits of armor. So Lancelot suit of armor. About mom. Message to Jonah. Located in Croft Manor. What is that? Oh, maybe I don't have the located in Croft Manor ones yet.
Yeah.
Yes, here. Expedition map. There we go.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Okay. So we just went to these stairs. Seems like we need to go. I don't see a way through there, so I think we need to go slightly to the left, then right, And then follow that around, maybe? I don't even know. It's very confusing. We're going there, so yeah. Right. I don't know how we get in there, though. Oh, let's just keep going.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I
Have
just
a great night, Legacy. I appreciate you being here.
can't let you go on this
And again, thank you for the
ill-conceived
raid again.
expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Why doesn't he just leave them alone? What a weird dude.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Rich people suck.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places.
Oh, no.
Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
I didn't lose my mother, of course, but I lost my father, and I relate to some of this anyway. Not
I'm sorry.
obviously. I didn't have an area in my house that I wasn't allowed to go to, but that would have been pretty freaking hard. But I was not allowed to go in my dad's house before they sold it. And I was not allowed to get any of his stuff except for, like, I got one shirt and one hat, I think.
Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it all got put in the estate, and then my half-sister's family came and took a bunch of it before, like, broke into the house and took a bunch of it, so they had to relock the house, and I just didn't get a bunch of stuff. I didn't get much out of it at all. And then they continued to sue me as a kid for years and years and years until they took nearly all of my inheritance. So I think I ended up getting $20,000 out of the whole thing, and they spent way more of what would have been my inheritance on the lawyer after they had to pay him once they sued me until I was from the age of 12 to the age of 18.
How do you do that? I mean, how do you sue a kid for her father's? That's super low.
Yeah, it was pretty crappy. And then my lawyer, the reason they kept winning everything was because my lawyer was literally doing nothing. It was like court appointed or whatever. And he was literally just sitting there doing nothing. And then my
That is-
mom
that-
threw a fit to have my grandmother represent me as far as like financial decisions and whatnot. Not my grandma, but like my father's mother, who was a little bit shady. We don't get along well. When my grandfather had already taken, you know, part of the inheritance given that I did get and put it up, my grandmother ended up taking a portion of that inheritance for anything she bought me before I was 19, and she was able to give it to me. So like I ended up getting like, I don't know, I think she took like $2,000 to $5,000 out of it. Ended up getting like 15 total, which didn't last very long. No.
That's so shitty, especially to do that to a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks to do it to anybody,
Winston.
but especially
I
to do it to a
remember
child who
being
has
so
lost their
angry.
father.
I was always so
That
patient with
requires a special kind of low.
The reason they did it is because my sister lost her mother, and our father and her sister. I lost everyone too, mind you, but like, the reason that they did it is because they thought she deserved more of the estate because she lost her mother and I still had my mother. But they ended up just taking up all of the money that I was supposed to get because it was all. My dad lived for 2 weeks longer than my stepmother, so technically it went to him, and then it was supposed to be split between us. And it wasn't.
King to queen
It was
one.
his
We're going to
actual
win this time, Winston.
inheritance. She didn't have anything.
Clever girl.
So
But you should know by now.
That's still
winning
all dog
isn't
shit. I mean,
everything.
that reasoning is
Queen
dog
to
shit.
king's
it's
bishop
very
6.
selfish.
Check.
Yeah, it's
Easy for you to say. You always win.
I
Knight
used to be
takes
bitter
queen.
about it.
What I mean to say is
Understandably.
try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to king 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Awesome, Quistic. I'm glad you figured it out. If you need my help, though, I'll be happy to sit down with you tomorrow when I sit down with Seder to help.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
But it was funny. The last one that I went to, my lawyer did absolutely nothing, and the only thing left, like, to be given out was my stepmother's jewelry. They tried to give me the whole box of her jewelry that they hadn't already taken. The court did, because they had taken everything else, and I think they just felt kind of shitty because they knew they did me wrong in general. My lawyer didn't say anything about anything, and you know, I didn't want
I'm at a crossroads
I didn't
now.
want my stepmother's jewelry. Why would I want my sister? It was something that my sister should have. That was her mother, you know? If something happened to my mother, I would want my mother's jewelry, right? Like, I didn't want to take that from her. Like, that is something that I think she should have 100%, and I didn't need. So I immediately just handed it over to her and was like, I don't want your mother's jewelry, you know? So... So anyways, I don't know.
Cliché.
So I ended up giving that
But
to
there's
her, and it
truth
was
in
all
it.
over. That was the
Two
last thing we
roads
go.
before me. Both present joy
Wow.
and compromise.
Yeah, I'm expecting they'll
with
probably
riches,
my
adventure,
dad,
intellectual
both my
pursuit,
dad and my mom
perhaps a
are in
new
poor health. I mean,
family.
they're in their mid-80s. My dad's in especially poor health. I expect there's probably going to be unpleasantness whenever they pass, but there's fortunately rather I don't know what my dad's plans are. He's never, well, the one thing he's told me was a strange remark that he made when he was starting to decline, so I don't know how to take it. But aside from that, I want his record collection. That's really what I want.
I wish
But
I could
also
have
a
my
man
dad's
obsessed
house.
with something I cannot understand. Or
Yeah, I know that
a
my
life of
stepmother's
obligation.
actually I don't
Upholding the
my
Demornay
dad and my
name,
stepmother don't even own
embracing
their
our
current
traditions,
house. They're renting.
not losing the family that raised me.
But
Oh, this really is a rubbish
whatever
choice.
is left when he passes.
I don't want to lose them, but I
you know,
love the life
as far as
I've
I know,
started
is
to
hers.
build with Richard.
Unless he's made other,
He comes with his own
unless he's made different
difficulties,
arrangements
but I
that I'm
can
not
accept them.
aware of.
Will it be enough?
So, like, my dad's house, the reason I want it so bad, even though it's sold and it's not in, in the family anymore, but the reason I want it so bad, I've been back to it since all that happened. When I was about 21, I went back to it, trying to take, like, some charcoal rubbings of the ground out there where all of our names were carved into the cement around the pool that he put in for us.
Oh, nice.
And so I really wanted that. That's all I wanted, because, like, he made sure I was included. He waited till I was able to be there to pour that cement so I could put my name in it.
Aww.
And I wasn't there all year, so he waited until actual summertime to put the cement down around the pool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So that's the reason I wanted a house, to be honest with you. That one thing.
That makes sense, though.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's
My parents have
birthday
been through so many
expedition
houses
surprise.
since I moved
It's
out.
been a bit of an
Granted, I
all-hands-on-deck effort
moved
organizing
out
the affair
40 some
and
odd
keeping
years
it
ago,
secret.
but they've been through so many houses. I don't have any kind of connection to any of the places they live or have lived. I've never even actually been to either of the places they've lived.
Yeah, that's my mom and
But they live
stepdad.
now.
They've moved around in so many places. Like, like, I don't have any connection to any of those places, really. I've been by them, and they're pretty cool places, but, like, emotionally, I don't have any connection to them. Because they've moved around their entire lives, pretty much, except for when we stayed at the same place for when we were in Spain. I don't know how I managed to do that. I closed it without listening to the rest of it. Can I get back to it? I wish it would show me the last thing I picked up without having to go through them. I think it was Winston. Was it birthday party?
Yeah.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed
it was Winston
with
and the
Egypt,
birthday party.
memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian
Birthday
districts.
expedition.
So she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
So we've got to go back around and pull that thing out of the way, and then we can go through there, I guess. I don't even know how we get to that. Oh, that makes a lot of noise. I don't even know how we get to that thing. I don't think there's a way there. I must have to push it from there, and it just didn't light up for me. Oh, I see. I go on this side. Gotta pull this out of the way first.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Can we get over there somehow? I don't think so. Not this way, anyway. Yeah, no, okay. is flooded. She needs to like clean that up quick. This is not a good thing to have under a house.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday
Somebody
surprise.
who's being such a douchebag about everything, Atlas has done a shit job of maintaining the property.
Right?
Water damage from the main hall above.
It's in terrible shape. I don't think he cares about the property. He just doesn't want her to have it. For whatever reason.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
I've got to say, this element of the story, the whole, Uncle Atlas thing, throws an even weirder, light on the incestuous brother-sister relationship with Constantine and Anna.
Why? Why do you think? How does it make it weirder? What's the connection?
Well, just because Atlas sounds a little more preoccupied with his sister than was healthy too.
True.
Plans for adding
get it. I was like,
electricity to the
wait, are they
manor.
connected
Dad
somewhere I
used to say
missed?
his granny hated all the bright lights.
I thought I missed something. I was like, wait, did I miss something? 1 and
There's
3.
a missing page.
So 1 and 3. Maybe those are numbers to the safe. I don't know why they'd be 1 and 3 though. That seems weird. Alright, who knows?
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world.
The 1 and 3 might
I
just
am
be
such a
indicating the
fool.
missing page.
I have let
Yeah.
my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
Aww. Sad. This is very sad.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Oh, I just lost my Twitch stream dashboard.
Hmm.
I'm not even sure how it's back, but I don't know what that was. I thought I was on this page and apparently clicked over there and it just somehow, and it closed the complete dashboard for no reason. So,
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, The day of our wedding anniversary.
Laura's Expedition Treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary. Okay.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials.
Which suggests that
PC.
if
I
the
wonder if this belonged
date
to my
is on the, rather
grandfather.
the combinations on the painting.
Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
It'd be nice to have a what? Oh.
Dad was looking for an
Yeah,
elixir.
she won't.
Was it the
She won't
elixir
use.
of
She
life?
doesn't like her pillow. I need to get her a new one. Her good one got messed up.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Aw. Winston seems like he was a great person to have in her life.
Yeah.
Referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs. Back. Those were good times. The best times.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Let's see what's back here before we walk back that way.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
I can't get up there, I guess. Gotta push it. To there. No, let go. Jump on the thing. There we go. There's one thing I know Laura can do, it's jump and grab onto things. Okay, I think before we go up there now, we're gonna go get this stuff from over here.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful. It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Anything else I missed down here? I don't think so. Let's go up.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
It is the disappearing ink, right? Forget what he said.
I
He
remember
didn't
this
say how
map
to make it
now.
come
It
back.
leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible
I
ink.
think he said it was.
It can only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Oh, heat. Okay, let's go back out to the fireplace.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Okay, so this ended up being a little more interesting
The
than I thought it
master
was at
key.
first.
This should get me into the West
Yeah, it
Wing.
is.
It seemed like it was going to be tedious at first, but I'm enjoying it now.
Good. Yeah, I did not.
Right.
I didn't
This
make
should
it.
open most
Even I didn't
rooms
even
in the
leave the
manor,
library. I just got.
including the Forbidden West Wing.
No. Oh, up. Darn ladder, please. We've gotten 50%
The Pharaoh's crown
of
from
the
my
relics.
birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
Okay, this has the two birds standing on a thingy. How do I make it where it... Come on, there we go.
I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
Okay, so let's look here. First impressions. Discoveries. Why am I not seeing the thing we picked it up? Maybe, oh, clues.
for God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expert.
Invisible ink, discoveries, first impressions, travels together. Okay, maybe it's here.
I can see the map. Look.
Hieroglyphics
I
are she
remember
has.
this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols.
First number is 5. The first one we found, anyway.
Symbols of the actual number hieroglyphs. Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, so we should be able to open the things here we couldn't before. What were all the things that I needed to use the key on? Okay, nothing in here. I think there was some in the hallway, right? Oh wait, the painting that his mom, that her mom did. We need to find that too. Maybe that's in the West Wing. I just didn't open that before. Okay. There's one.
The Croft family crest.
There's stuff down here, I think. I'm gonna go in that door, but I want to find. Oh, let's light this fire. I swear there was one more thing to open down in this area that I needed a key for. Maybe I'm misremembering. Alright, let's go up and in the West Wing.
Worse than I thought.
That's terrible.
This is strangely beautiful.
Uncle Atlas, you suck.
With Amelia gone,
Uncle Atlas, you suck.
Yeah, really.
the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations, free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. Their anniversary was in October, but which day? Oh, I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere.
4 days earlier.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded.
Finally yours? It's something yours. Has LLY. But that would be one L finally, right? Yeah. Eternally, maybe? I can't see these others.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like that would make sense with, especially given his whole obsession with immortality thing.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
His eyes look weird.
After everything Atlas
I
has...
think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
That's okay. The
How could you
fanboys
tell him
and
about the
IP owners
expedition?
will have, we'll do it
It's
for you.
just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
Especially not with your uncle always ruining everything.
Okay, Laura, keep it together. You're starting to see things. Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours,
Oh boy.
Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Interesting. Alright, sorry, I had to text my husband because I needed to tell him something and I didn't want to yell across the house. Alright. We have been known to text each other full conversations in separate rooms in the house before,
Untouched
so...
for years, exactly
Oh,
as you
Dami
left
Dami and I do that. We'll send each other messages on Discord even though there's just a wall between us.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and
Oops.
endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
You sound so adorable.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
He was making a clicking motion, but maybe that's what I opened up was I wish I could remember this, I think.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
It's not the painting? What do we see that could be in the thingy?
For God's sake, memorize.
Look like there's a number 2 there.
Are we supposed to use the thing again? The hieroglyphics worksheet?
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Oh, is it the tree-looking thing? Is that in there? Or this one, maybe? There's a bunch of, like, people-looking things like this. Maybe there's this in there. I don't know. Let's look again. No, I don't see the tree thingy in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, like, tall things. There's 4 red blocks. Maybe it's the 4 red blocks?
Maybe.
We don't have everything yet anyway. We're still missing one number somewhere.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Anything else? Not up here. Wait, nope. On. No, go back up. I saw something. Go back up. Okay, maybe I didn't see anything. Right. I imagined I saw something. No, go. Thank you.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Why is it getting creepy? We're missing something. Maybe it's back in the library. Or no, not the library area, but on the way to the library that we went.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Alright, let's see. I want to, because we were missing one number from somewhere.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say...
For God's sake, memorize the
day
combination.
of our wedding
you
anniversary.
fool.
That's what we're missing.
The 9th.
The 9th of what? She did say
October.
October 9th. That's
October.
Right. Okay, so 9. Then the second number is 9. The third number is 9. The first number is 5, and all we need to figure out is the second number then.
think it's the 9th. It's 4 days. Their
I believe it took
anniversary
this
is
trip
4
to-
days before her birthday. Oh God!
I
Damn
returned
it.
home.
Ad, of course.
For
But
God's
Dave-
sake, memorize the combination, you old fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
We'll try 549 first and see what happens.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Yep, that was it.
Yay!
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
It's a hand. Are you still in? Are you still in ads?
It's still in ads.
Okay.
So
Hold
I
on,
can't.
so
I
look
can't
at the rest
hear
of the
it.
stuff. The first thing's just like a handprint of Lara's, like one of those handprint blocks that you do with kids.
Mhm. Be like, thanks, Dad. This handprint is not going to help me keep the mansion from my asshole uncle.
Why would they even give the mansion to her uncle? It's such a weird thing. How did that happen?
He's the executor of the estate.
Yes, but how would he be allowed? Even as executor, he shouldn't be allowed to keep it from her.
Look at your own experiences with what
Yeah,
should
that's
and
true.
shouldn't be.
You have a point. Let me know when you're back from ads.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm
Okay.
back. Sorry.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
But yeah,
I
man,
am not.
lawyers who take the money
is
and then do
taking all my
nothing
will.
are the worst.
Yeah.
Our friend Inky got royally screwed over by their lawyer during a disability claim, and I wanted to strangle the lawyer.
They're good lawyers, and there are some that just really are not good at all. They just don't give a crap.
Power to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains.
Oh.
She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to
Oh
imagine.
boy.
I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her
No,
eyes
Richard,
unless
that's a
I try.
terrible idea.
I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
That's really sad.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book.
Clearly,
on
Richard has never
immortality.
read
He
Pet
never got a
Sematary.
chance to publish it.
Or for that matter, the
Handwritten.
monkey's
This
paw.
is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Get down.
Take it over to the fireplace.
A hidden message.
The table with the chest. So this is back down below, right?
Oh no, that's clever. The way it's three-dimensional when folded.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Maybe this way. No, that's back out. Yeah, I'm so confused. How did we get... Did we check over here? I don't know if we checked over here. Yes, we did. No, we didn't.
This picture was taken in the library. (1820) additions to the main hall in progress.
Where were the stairs down? I'm so confused. Down? Is this it? Oh, wait. There's this one. This is it. Okay, what's up? Did we ever look and see what's up? I think we did, yeah. It's the chess table. This. Is it 5, 4, 9?
No, that's not it.
I returned home.
I hacked.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Numbers. Okay, so these are our numbers for our next thing. Okay, so we've got the one bird there. That one with the 3 dots. This weird one here.
Hex.
And then the bird with the thingy. So let's...
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
1 and 2 was the third one, and for the other one, this one, 4. So 1, 4, 2, I think.
That worked. Damn, locked in.
Ooh,
Did
it's
Dad
scary.
build all of this just to keep his research safe?
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
All right.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Hey, Boober Snoot. Hey, XX.
Interesting. Our future is to the south.
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor? Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor. This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight, and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me, as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
That's really
We
sad.
brought
This
her
is so
home.
sad.
She's here, somewhere.
It gets even
Richard,
sadder when you
I
see,
tried to see
when
you
you
in
play
person
Shadow.
but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss.
See, she's behind that
After
wall.
I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every
yay,
moment
more
of your
this
life from this
douche.
day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
What a piece of shit.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
Douche.
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love.
Honestly, what
Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
caused the crash?
Mum
It makes me feel like
faced
Atlas
death
did it,
alone.
honestly.
She was so brave.
Atlas or Trinity. Because it certainly was convenient that Anna
The
showed
missing
up so
page from the
shortly
renovation
after.
plans.
Yeah.
They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Okay, that's the missing page. We found the missing page. 2, yeah. Solve the riddle of the sun-shaped pack. Did I get everything in here, or am I still missing something? Some of them are hard to see in here.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't see anything else, though.
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Oh wow, look. There's stuff everywhere.
Alright.
No, don't go in there. I didn't want you. I wanted to turn the light back off. Let me back out of here in case somebody followed me in here. Let's turn the light back off.
X.
I'm scared Atlas is gonna show up. I forget, how do I do this? What do I hit for this one? The open with. It's not F, it's not E, it's not C, A, S, I don't know. E. I was hitting E.
E.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
It's so heartbreaking. Oh, we're back here. Why is this here, the 8? Oh, there's another one.
Sweetie.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
An 8 or an eternity symbol.
Yeah. Okay, we're back here now, so let's go back.
Sweetie, huh?
I miss something in here? Okay, let's look at the object again. We need to solve the thing about sun-shaped
There's an
plaque.
inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Okay, so south. We need to go south. Telling us to go here. Oh, I see it.
Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Found it.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but
Are you
succumbing
an-
to the
you
terrible
an ads again?
exhaustion of the last...
Yep.
Well, hold on. If I would have noticed them before, I could have stopped them for a little while. You should reload the stream now. If you're still in ads.
Okay, there we go.
You shouldn't go back to ads anymore. I gifted you a membership.
Thank you.
2 weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy. One that I confess caught me entirely off guard.
Yeah.
This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
They buried his wife in the basement.
Can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you
Boy,
will
her uncle
remember
be
my
pissed
voice.
about that.
Oh yeah, and she just looked a
Will
big
you
old
remember
hole
the way
after
we
that.
used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful. Remember me. With all my love, your mother.
Is that it? But we never found the thing to get the house from him. Maybe that's what the second part's about? To get the house from him. Maybe that's what the second part's
What's
about?
this? A letter.
That was weird. Okay. We have completed the main game, but there are now more relics, and also we never found the thing to save it from Atlas, so I'm really confused.
Oh, katana. Or Ninjato, actually. Huh.
Wonder.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services.
No.
Sincerely, your uncle.
That doesn't really make sense, but okay.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Okay. That was very weird. So I guess the play after that may be the new part. I'm assuming there's supposed to be additional relics and stuff now to pick up.
Interesting.
Seeing anything additional yet, but yeah, this way was the Let's go back there, because I wasn't ready to leave there yet. Not even sure I saw everything down there that there was to see. This house needs some serious TLC, though. Maybe that was all there was to see.
Odd though that the game hasn't ended.
Where did we come out from when we came back in here? And I put that there. We came out from somewhere.
I wonder if you can now go out that front door, the one that's locked.
I'll definitely try it. I wanted to go back into that area where all that highlighted stuff was too. I feel like we didn't get everything, like, in... I don't know if we got everything that was there to check out or whatever. There it is. I guess maybe we did. Additional relics, huh? That scared the crap out of me. There was another one down here to hit too when the door closed behind us. This one.
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
I don't know if we have a goal or anything right now.
I have no idea.
Me either.
I'm going to need to head out shortly because I'm...
Yeah, I might go out of this and click on the other thing to see what the new playthrough is. This may just be like picking up stuff you missed the first time. It hasn't really given me any new goals of things to do, and also I'm going to try to open that door when I get back up. And then we're going to go out and hit that new one and see if it's what it is. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything in this area since I'm already down here. I've already turned myself around though. Oh wait, this is the way I came the first time though. Isn't it? Maybe not.
Man, I can practically smell that basement.
Right, ugh. Just made a big circle. Alright. Going back up. Did we look in here before? Oh, that's down. Right. See if we can open the front door real quick. Nope. Alright. New story, Blood Ties. This one. We did Explorer, Croft, Manor. And then there's the new Expedition Lore's Nightmare we talked about. But you've chosen to overwrite a previously saved game. Okay, no, I think that's what we just played then. I think I just misunderstood. Okay, I just misunderstood. Well, if you need to go rest, and I will see if I can find anything else there, I guess, because it's too late to start the other part of the game. Or I could run an expedition real quick. How bad is Laura's Nightmare? Should I check that out?
I find it incredibly frustrating. I've played it dozens of times. I've won once. And trying to help you with a 30-second delay, and that is a complete point.
Maybe I'll just check it out. I'm not going to expect to actually beat it or anything. We could go in as an adventurer. No, we'll go in as Tomb Raider. Oops.
But you can... Fuck. Let me turn down the volume. So you can use cards on this one. In fact, you should use cards in this one. One of the reasons I found it so frustrating early on was because I didn't know about the cards at the time, and I kept trying to play it with a pistol and no ammunition and only the weapons I could pick up, which was an exercise in frustration. But even with the cards, it's difficult.
Okay, so we've got tasks, it looks like.
Yep. You can choose up to 5 challenges.
And how do we add cards to it?
You hit the thing to go to card. Yeah, you choose 5 challenges. And you can also there are more than just those 5 if you hit the sideways button.
No, that's the continue button. That's not what I meant to do. Crap. But that's
But
where you
yeah,
have cards. Okay, hold on. Back. The sideways button. There we go. I think that's all I have. It looks like.
Okay.
Alright.
It may just be those challenges, but yeah, continue, and you pick whatever benefits or deficits or gear you want. So one bit of advice that or some bits of advice I can give you before heading out. One, whenever you see the bomb zombie start blinking, you hear and you see a blinking light, shoot him. Because if he gets anywhere near you and he goes off, you're dead. Instant end. Do not let them corner you. They come in waves. So basically, barricade yourself or find yourself a place where you can shoot them from a distance and then hang back and shoot them as they come near you. And don't run out of ammunition. Shooting them in the leg slows them down. There are different types of zombies. They're the guys with the bald guys with knives. They can be taken out easily by shooting them in the head or the legs. There are legless guys who are armored. You have to shoot them repeatedly in the head. There are the bomb zombies. Shoot them in the leg or something before they get anywhere near you.
Okay.
And there's another type too, and I'm blanking on it because I'm tired. But in any case, there are several different types. They will come at you in waves, and the waves generally include 1 or 2 bomb zombies. When the wave is over, you can move again, but keep them as far away from you as you can, or stay as far away from them as you can. There are weapons stashed throughout the manor. The number of weapons will depend on how many weapons you've already selected.
Oh, so should I not bring all of these then?
You can bring up to 5 with you. If you have them on you, you won't need to find more. Although you can find upgrades throughout the manor, and loot the bodies because you will need them both for healing and for ammunition. When you see the floating skulls, which you'll see three floating skulls, you'll know them when you see them. That is basically Uncle Atlas being a douche. Shoot them with the assault rifle, because that will do the most damage to them. And then after you destroy the 3 floating skulls, there'll be a fourth basically boss skull that manifests in the foyer area where the multi-layers are. Bomb zombies or rather zombies in general, will come at you from all directions. Keep shooting, don't run out of ammunition, and beware of the dogs, because at the end of it there will be devil dogs. And those are usually where I die.
I doubt we're going to make it through this, but we're going to try.
Yeah. If you manage to shoot... Oh, yeah, also the boss skull occasionally manifests a force shield. You have to either shoot it before the force shield or when the force shield wavers. Instead, in the meantime, the bombs or the zombies in general will keep attacking you. As I said, it's interesting, and it's certainly exciting, and I find it really frustrating. And on that note, I gotta go to bed. Okay. So take care. Good luck. Always good running with you, and I will see you probably on Saturday then.
All right, sounds good. See you then, or maybe Friday for Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Let me talk to my friend Andy, because we usually watch movies on Friday night. I don't want to blow her off, especially because her daughter's going to be moving out soon, and I know things have been kind of rough for her emotionally. But
Well, if you
I
don't wait till
will
you're done with
see.
your movie and just hop in, I normally do a 5 hour long stream on Friday and Saturday nights, so.
That's true. That's true. Okay, thanks. All right, well, I'll probably see you tomorrow then. But have a good one, and good luck with the zombies.
Thanks, you too. Good night, and thanks so much for hanging out.
Thank you. Night.
All right, let's do this, chat. I'm gonna die, but that's okay. We got 30 minutes. I doubt we'll beat it. We just want to see what it's like. Because there's no point in going into the main game.
It is
right now.
unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. I will never allow you to make this manor your home again. If you stay, you will perish like your pathetic father, like my poor, ruined sister. I will grind the Croft name to dust and leave it utterly destroyed, forgotten for all time. It is too late for you now.
Come on, wake up, Lara. None of this is happening.
What did I just pick up, though? Give me that one back. Eight enemies, 9, oh, almost 9 enemies. Do we get 10 now? No. Now we got 9. Okay. Okay, we finished that challenge. What's the next one? I don't even remember. What's our next challenge? Challenges. 10 enemies with melee finishers. Okay. I just died, damn.
Come on, wake up, Lara. None of this is happening.
Oh shoot, I hit him too many times.
The master key.
These sounds are so freaky. Damn it. Trying to get more freaking hits on them, but that's killing me more than anything. Jesus! Run the fuck away! Go ahead and get around the box, Evan. Jeez. Screw you. Shit, I can't heal right now. shit, run! Get the fuck away from there. Move, girl! Crap. Oh, come on, man. They're like never ending.
You will awaken my rage, child. What the hell? This is hard. My goodness, okay. Okay.
else I need to go. Help me! My goodness. Okay, I'm about to have to call this because I don't have time to do this. I don't even know what my goals are at this point. Hit a kill streak of 8. Kill 10 enemies using a shotgun without taking any damage. Complete the level without taking any damage. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright. Back off me. Okay, that's... I have one more of those, and then I've done all the objectives I can do. We have 10 fire arrows, well that works.
Good. You're closer to witnessing the power of my hatred!
So we gotta kill one more skull, and that should be the end of it. Okay, we have one more of those main skulls. Oh, we just gotta figure out where it's at. Really? The other one's gotta be down here somewhere. Not in here. We've been in this room a lot. Down here I got.
Confront me now. I await you, Grand Hall.
Ooh, well, we just about beat it. We can get off in any second now. Or we can die. Okay, let's get in the ground hole in front here. We get out of this freaking there. There it is.
Becomes a shield. My guardians will destroy you! Let me embrace you myself.
Damn it. Okay, whoa, it didn't kill me. I'm so confused right now.
No! My anger is my protection.
God damn it, I can't even heal long enough, so freaking...
You will perish at my hand. Who can move? But my hatred will always return!
Oh, shoot. Get out of here.
You will perish at my hand!
Good. Holy crap, that was a pain in the ass. Alright, we did it. It's time to get off now. Let's go. I still don't have enough for this one. That's crazy. I want that one, but I'm like 3,000 short. We'll save it for later when we can actually get that much. Alright. That was crazy. Alright, well, we're going to raid out. I'm going to go ahead and find somebody to raid out too. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button. And subscribe if you feel up to it. And I will see you guys next time. Let's see. Try to find Doc and them, see what they're up to. Backstay for him. Dreadful Sapien is playing Cero. Stalker Funds is playing Dead by Daylight. Is Quistic streaming today? Guess not. Let's go ahead and raid Doc. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you again. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye. In 10 seconds, because that's the way it is. I always forget to hit it until the last second. 3, 2, 1.